Welcome to the Deep Dive. We take your source materials, could be articles, research notes, anything really, and we pull out the key insights, basically a shortcut to getting you well informed.
That's the goal.
And today, well, we're diving into something pretty extraordinary, I have to say. We've got what's described as a direct message from a cosmic lineage, offering guidance on some really profound energetic shifts affecting all of us. And it seems specifically aimed at you, the listener.
That's right. Yeah, our focus today is what's known as the Lionsgate portal. And the sources we're looking at, they're channeled messages, specifically for starseeds, souls maybe from other systems, and lightworkers, folks focused on healing and raising consciousness.
Right.
So it's a really unique perspective on what's happening globally and, inside us too.
Okay, so our mission then is to unpack these insights. We want to get a handle on what these cosmic energies mean, how they relate to your inner world, your outer world.
Exactly.
And hopefully give you a new lens for some experiences you might be having.
Definitely. Let's start with the portal itself. What is the Lionsgate?
Good question.
The sources describe it as this powerful influx of cosmic energy. Creates a big energetic opening.
Right.
It peaks around August 8th every year. And then critically, there's this 8-day period after that for integration.
8 days. Yeah.
And what's really fascinating, the source of this message says they're from the Lyron lineage in Vega.
Wow, okay. Vega.
Yeah, an ancient star system.
Yeah.
And they're talking directly to people with these embedded liane contracts.
Liane contract.
Yeah, basically soul agreements made before coming to Earth tied to their purpose here.
Huh. That's incredibly specific, like a targeted cosmic download.
It really sounds like it.
And it's happening now during what the sources are calling an intense healing and purging cycle. What does that actually mean?
Well, it suggests we're in a period where the energy is really amplified for clearing stuff out.
Stuff
like deep emotional wounds, old patterns, things you've been carrying. The cosmic energy is supposedly supercharging our ability to finally deal with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they mentioned outer world things mirroring this, like glitches.
Exactly. They say this inner clearing is sort of reflected outside. So if you've noticed weird tech issues or disturbances in systems, the source suggests maybe it's not random. It mirrors the collective consciousness doing its own clearing.
Interesting connection.
So this period is seen as like the perfect time to wrap up old business, tend to those lingering emotional things. The support is there.
So all this inner work, the healing, letting go of fear, it's not just personal housekeeping then.
Not according to these sources, no. It's described as fortifying you, preparing you.
For what?
For a, quote, significant shift into a higher state of being. It's about getting you ready to step more fully into your soul's purpose for this lifetime.
Right. Like a cosmic boot camp for your calling.
That's a good way to put it.
So how does the Lionsgate energy specifically fuel that? This stepping into purpose?
Well, it's said to really amplify personal power and self-love, especially for starseeds and awakening souls, apparently.
Makes sense with the timing, Leo season, right? The lion.
Exactly. So it brings in those themes. Courage, heart-centered strength, sovereignty. Think of it like a cosmic boost to your confidence. If you've been feeling unsure or maybe a bit small, this energy is meant to help dissolve those doubts, encourage you to, stand proudly in who you really are.
And it asks us to embody certain qualities, patience, dedication.
Resilience, yeah. A lion's determination, they say, for pursuing those soul-driven goals.
Okay.
You might find yourself feeling, bolder, less afraid to speak your truth, act from the heart without worrying so much about judgment.
So it's not just feeling strong inside, but radiating it outwards.
Precisely. But it goes even beyond that, beyond just personal power.
How so?
The sources talk about it opening the universal heart.
The universal heart. What does that mean for us practically?
Well, they describe it as a really powerful activation of love energy that's accessible to everyone. Okay. So, as the portal peaks, you might feel your own heart chakra, like expanding. A stronger flow of love. It raises your heart's resonance.
And in real life, that could look like?
Maybe feeling inspired to take bold, passionate actions driven by love, stepping up to help someone, speaking out for a cause.
Or leading something for the greater good.
Exactly. Leading through compassion, powered by this kind of universal love vibe.
Okay, so the peak hits around August 8th. Then you mentioned that crucial integration period. 8 days after.
Yes, that's described as absolutely key. It's about letting all that Brilliant new light get assimilated. Body, mind, spirit.
So not a time to push, but to allow.
Exactly. Let the new energies settle in.
Now, for integrating,
Yeah.
the source mentioned a Lyron practice, something called Tukey, that caught my eye.
Ah, yes, Tukey. It sounds lovely, actually.
Tell us about this spiritual catnap.
It's described as the art of letting go completely, entering a state of, like, instant blissful stillness. Like a conscious surrender, to absorb these new energies. There's even a little affirmation. I release and I accept all that is.
I release and I accept all that is.
Yeah.
Simple, powerful.
Yeah, just consciously inviting that assimilation of these new light codes.
And during this integration, people might experience downloads, activations.
That's what the sources suggest. It could be sudden bursts of insight, really vivid dreams or visions, profound intuitive hits that just seem to pop in. You might even feel physical stuff like energy surges or tingling at the crown of your head.
Okay, like the crown chakra opening up more.
Yeah, indications that you're receiving these new codes. It's like a system recalibration.
Okay, so while all this amazing inner stuff is potentially happening, the Force gives a bit of a warning, right, about the outer world.
It does give a heads up, yeah, that things might seem to be getting more chaotic in the coming months.
More chaotic? How?
It talks about illusions present in human society becoming, amplified, more obvious.
Illusions like false narratives, manipulations.
Exactly. In politics, finance, media, even, it says, in spiritual circles, hidden agendas coming to light.
Okay, that sounds potentially stressful.
It could be. But here's the key point they make. It's not necessarily things getting worse.
Right.
It's described as a divinely orchestrated acceleration designed to expose the falsehoods, to kind of jolt people into seeing more clearly.
Okay, so exposure, not decline. That's a different frame.
It is. And this outer chaos apparently has an inner mirror.
Ah, of course. How does that work?
These heightened energies, they also shine a light on our own patterns of self-deception or denial, things we haven't wanted to look at.
Ouch. Okay.
Yeah. So the distortions out there can trigger an awareness of similar vibes in here.
So it's an opportunity then to clear our own stuff.
A crucial one, according to the source. Use this time to diligently clear your own unresolved wounds, confront those truths about yourself. Your personal work helps the whole picture.
Okay. So with all this potential chaos, inner and outer, how are we supposed to navigate it? When headlines are screaming or people are losing it?
The advice is to respond from your higher heart, not just react,
Higher heart, okay. And finding your lion's roar, what's that about? Is it aggression?
No, not aggression. It's about the power of your conviction, your belief in love and truth. Like a steady energy that just silently says, nope, I won't be swayed by fear.
Ah, okay, an inner stance.
Exactly. And importantly, to practice mercy and patience. Remember, others are having their reality shaken too.
That's a good reminder. And it affects relationships too.
It seems so. The sources say illusions within relationships might surface. Things unsaid, maybe pretenses. Yeah, so it encourages courage. Address what needs addressing, but with loving honesty. It could lead to deeper connection or maybe a gentle parting if it's time.
Okay, wow. That's a lot to handle. So let's get practical. How do we support ourselves through this? Body, mind, spirit.
Right, so first, the physical body. It's carrying more light, apparently, so prioritize nourishment and grounding. High vibration foods, fresh fruits, veggies, pure water. Gentle movement, but maybe the most important thing, honor your need for rest.
Really emphasize the rest.
Yes. If your body says sleep or nap, listen. Deep integration happens in those quiet times.
Okay. And what about those ascension symptoms they mentioned? Ringing ears, energy surges.
Yeah, you might notice weird stuff. Ringing, heat flashes, dizziness, random aches.
Sounds potentially alarming.
It can feel odd, but the advice is, don't worry, it's likely temporary recalibration. Just support your body.
Oh.
Get out in nature, take salt baths, maybe get some energy work or a massage. Be gentle with yourself.
Okay, body covered. What about emotions? Things might get stirred up.
Definitely. Expect waves of emotion. The key is to let them move through without judging yourself.
Easier said than done sometimes.
Totally. So if you need to cry, cry. If you feel angry, find a healthy outlet, journaling, maybe some brisk exercise.
Right.
And practice self-kindness. Hand on the heart. Affirm something like, all is well. I allow these energies to pass through me and return to my center of love.
Nice. Okay, body, emotions.
Yeah.
But what about the mind? It's getting an upgrade too.
Apparently so, which means it might get a bit overactive. or flooded with old fears during these shifts.
Yeah, the what ifs.
Exactly. So the guidance is to practice calming and focusing your mind daily. If you catch yourself spiraling, gently intervene.
How? Like meditation.
Meditation helps, or even simple mantra repetition. Something like, I trust the divine plan. And be really discerning about your mental diet.
Meaning limit the doom scrolling.
Pretty much. Limit exposure to stuff that's just fear, anger, hysteria. Protect your mental space.
Good advice anytime, really. And finally, the spiritual anchor.
Yeah, deepen that connection. Whatever works for you. Meditation, prayer, visualization, journaling, walks in nature.
Just connect consciously.
Exactly. That conscious connection to the divine or your higher self, whatever you call it, that's your anchor and compass right now. Lean into it. Your guides are ready to help.
Okay. So pulling it all together,
Okay.
what's the big takeaway? The path forward.
I think fundamentally it's about cultivating deep trust. Trusting the benevolence of this whole journey, even when it looks messy.
And courage, not meaning no fear.
Right. Courage is summoning that power of love and truth in your heart, making it stronger than the anxiety. The source is quite reassuring here.
How so?
It says these upheavals, they're the birth pangs of a new earth, not the end of it.
Birth pangs. Okay. That's a hopeful image. And this leads to a new kind of leadership.
Yeah, a different model. Not about authority or hierarchy. It's leading by example. Through love, through integrity.
Like the noble guardian lion, not the tyrant.
Exactly. Be a protector, an uplifter, radiate kindness, stand in your truth. That quiet presence has a ripple effect.
Helping others find their way just by being you.
That's the idea. And it ties into this concept of transcendence, wholeness.
Getting beyond good versus evil.
Yeah, rising above that polarity. Understanding that somehow everything serves the evolution of consciousness. And affirming that you are inherently whole, divinely equipped.
You lack nothing.
You lack nothing. The abundance of source flows through you when you get that.
And the key point about timing, this isn't some far-off future thing.
No, that's a huge emphasis. The ascension of Earth isn't a myth you wait for. It's happening now, actively in progress.
So the invitation is?
Live fully now. Choose to embody the qualities of the world you want to see. Peace, unity, joy, love, right here, right now. Don't wait. Create it by being it.
Wow. Okay. So let's recap this deep dive a bit. We've journeyed through these pretty intense Lionsgate energies.
Yeah, understanding what they mean for you inside and how they might play out in the world around you.
We talked about practical ways to integrate, stepping into personal power, embracing that universal heart compassion.
And navigating the outer chaos with inner truth, finding that lion's roar of conviction.
Right. So to leave everyone with a final thought, this one comes directly from the source material.
Okay.
They state, quite unequivocally, the victory of light is assured.
That's a powerful statement.
It is. So the question to ponder is, what does it really mean to live each day from that deep knowing, believing that victory is assured, and remembering, as the sources suggest, that your very presence, your energy, can help others find their footing and courage, often without you even saying a word.
How does that shift your perception of your own power, your influence in the world right now?
Something to really sit with. Ponder that as you step forward from here.